channel. Today we are going to explore the town of Silverton. Welcome to this beautiful place.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say. Hey, darling.
Oh, honey, take me to Honeyville. Right there on the left.
Okay.
We've got the bees. Honey is a sweet, thick liquid made by honeybees through the process of collecting nectar from flowers. Then once inside the hive, the bees repeatedly consume, digest, and regurgitate the nectar. This liquid gold contains several health benefits to humans. Raw, high-quality honey is rich in antioxidants, which have been linked to lowering blood pressure. It's also been known to improve cholesterol, as well as having other beneficial effects on heart health. Topical honey, with its antimicrobial properties, has been known since ancient Egyptian times to heal wounds and burns, and is still used today. So if you eat honey, go outside and thank a bee.
Bet you they make some honey whiskey.
Oh, this is the factory. It's where they make all their good stuff.
This is the part that I was looking for. Can I taste all of them? Would that be all right? So this is a Colorado honey whiskey. Oh, that is sweet. So the next one I would like to try is the cold brew coffee liqueur. That's good. That's really good. That's really, really good. I'm gonna get a bottle of that.
Can I try the cinnamon, please? You want to try some? Try cinnamon?
Yes.
Thank you.
Straight on toast. If you drink coffee, started putting this in my coffee.
Oh, I could see that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really good.
I want to try everything.
You want to try?
Right.
Do you have a limit? Thank you.
So much.
The scenic road, locally known as the $1 Million Highway, forms part of the San Juan Skyway and connects Silverton to Durango on the south and to Ouray on the north side.
Cake request, yeah? Yeah. You know the entertainer? I do, yeah.
A small town nestled in the San Juan Mountains at the elevation of 9,318 feet, with a population of just over 600 residents. Silverton grew from a assemblage of gold rush mining shacks in the early 1870s to a handsome Victorian community, most of whose buildings still stand today. This entire town was designated as a National Historic Landmark. We just got to Silverton. It's about an hour north of Durango. It's a tiny little old-timey mining town nestled at the base of these mountains. It's just in the middle of the bowl. Check out our backyard for the night.
This is a sweet view. It's a nice little spot.
Traveling through Silverton makes you feel like you've taken a step back in time. It still very much has that old-time mining town vibe. Originally, mining exports were done via donkey until the first railroad arrived in Silverton in 1882, allowing this town to truly prosper for the first time. While Silverton is best known for the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad, a former mine train that is still known as a National Historical Landmark, it also continues to draw in many tourists and outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy four-wheeling, cycling, kayaking, skiing. In fact, once a year they also host one of the toughest and most scenic 100-mile ultra marathons in the world. We just arrived at 100 Gold Mines Tours, and we're going to take a tour of this gold mine. I lost it. I'll grab it for you. So they load this with gold, silver, jade, and some quartz. I don't know how frequently they do that. Alright, we're about to head out on the tour. Helmets are required, the jackets are not. Here you don't get that wet, so I think we're not going to wear the jackets. Especially since they aren't sanitizing in between each use.
It broke down, buddy. That's the end of it.
End of the road.
This is the old 100 mine. Now, it's been around a while. It was around a while, not been. It's around a while. It actually, this coal mine here started in 1904. And they started mining this at 13,000 feet, guys. We're sitting here at 10. Finding gold in the San Juan is very easy. What we have is gold on a solid rock. To go and find gold in the San Juan Mountains, you do not look for the gold. What you look for is a material we have here, or a rock. It's called white quartz, because that is the only place gold is in. So when a miner says, we found a vein, that's what they're mining, guys. Oh yeah, there's a vein here. When a miner comes in here, first thing he does is set up his machine, and then he turns on the miner's music. It's called miner's rock and roll. Right here? Ready? Listen to this beautiful music, right? This problem here is right now, you guys are not breathing the air we breathe outside. You're actually breathing the air from 13,000 feet. So can you imagine how thin that air is here? That's why it's cool and it's very thin. Now we have one big problem here. Right here, it's called Pass Out Alley. That's why they pass out on me right here. That's it. So don't do it, okay? You ain't do it, because I'll tell you what, there's only one thing about that. I am your doctor. And I've never been to medical school.
This lady right here, my wife, is feeling a little bit of pain.
She feeling bad? Hey, Michael, we have one lady that is feeling real sick. Take care of that real quick.
called it, man.
Oh yeah, I told you that, Pastor Ollie. This will take us one level to another. Now, we have 7 levels here. So with this one, will go 800 feet to the next level. This is actual hole connects one level to another. Goes right straight up, 800 feet. All it is a hoist down here, one cable. That cable attaches to the hoist, goes to 800 feet, comes right back here, comes back down, and attaches to the top of this thing. Let's talk a little bit about blasting. There we go, okay? Let's blow up something. That's what we gotta do. This right here is called a face. A face is a tunnel when it starts out. That's the way it starts out. Then it keeps going, becomes one of these tunnels right here, okay? 38 holes. You break it at 8 by 9, 7 foot deep. Load it, we put in a primer, 7 sticks of dynamite in every one of these holes. Over there it's a bulkhead, we call it bulkhead. All it is a chute connected to one of those holes that I told you about, 800 feet straight up. This is the bucket machine. This one will clean that tunnel out, then you come in, you drill, and you blast again. You got to do it within a 7-hour basis, because the mine does not work overtime. That's what it has to do. We're going to go clean that mess up, right? This is very important. Very important. See, this thing right here, if you look in there, it doesn't haul gold, and it doesn't haul powder, or none of that. But it does haul some stuff. It's called a honey wagon. It's a porta potty on wheels, guys, right here. That is important in this mine right there, guys.
I want to tell you guys something cool that happened while we were here. So Jacqueline and I found this wonderful spot, as you can see, and we were up at the mining tour and we met Joe and Jenny out there, and they offered to take us on a side-by-side run. So they rented this thing for the day, so we're gonna go up and check out Engineers Pass. I am much appreciative of these guys because we wouldn't be able to do this on our own, so awesome. Thank you, Joe and Jenny. There's gold and it's haunting and haunting. It's luring me on as of old. Yet it isn't the gold that I'm wanting, so much as just finding the gold. It's the great big broad land way up yonder. It's the forest where silence has lease. It's the beauty that thrills me with wonder. It's the stillness that fills me with peace. This is so cool!
So this stop here is considered the Animas Fork. And right now we're just standing on an old building structure that has been torn down. There's just a foundation still here. It's Pretty neat. Not really sure what it's for though.
I love the Colorado Rockies.
The Panic of 1893 wrecked the mining industry when President Cleveland revoked the Sherman Silver Purchase Act, artificially increasing the price of silver. Silverton and surrounding towns went bankrupt overnight. In the 1970s and the 1980s, there was a resurgence of mining in the Silverton area. During this time, the mines were some of the highest producing gold mines on the planet.
I think it's safe to say we're in God's country now.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the cruise of life instead of chasing coins.
What a treat.
I think this is the high, yeah, this is the high point.
This is the high point of my year, man.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play.
So it is absolutely pouring right now. Out here, you can set your watch to the rain. Yet every morning it's nice and sunny, and then right about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon it starts raining. And about 3 o'clock it starts coming down really hard. I don't know what time it is, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 o'clock. I'm on the right side. Let's ride! Go!
You see it, but there's a cave back there. Nearly every mountain out here has one of these holes, where we can only assume they blasted a small area to check for gold before abandoning it and moving on. Each one is only about 14 feet deep and roughly 8 feet wide by 9 feet tall, which, as we learned on our mining tour, are the measurements miners used when blasting tunnels.
If you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. Every view and subscribe really helps us out, helps our channel grow so we can bring you more content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday.
And 1,000 feet is exhausting.